Teacher, we can get started. Teacher, we can't hear you. Teacher Mary, are you speaking?
Teacher is not speaking.
Teacher Mary, we can't hear you. Any problem?
Please, teacher, we can't hear your voice. What happened?
Okay, as we wait for the teacher to come to fully connect her computer audio, let's be doing something in the Google Classrooms. We want to see how to install Google Classroom on your phones and then on your computers. Who is willing to share screen for a phone? And then we see how to download Google Classroom and then enter Google Classroom. You can raise your hand, then you share your screen.
Excuse me, teacher, I beg your pardon.
We want to learn how to get access to Google Classrooms. I want to get someone to share screen, take us through how to download, someone on phone and another one on computer. Let me pick Ernest. Ernest, you can share your screen. Are you using a phone or a computer?
I'm using a phone.
Okay.
Hello? Hello? Hello, members? Can you hear me now?
Getting the teacher.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, we can hear you.
Very good.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, first apologies for that. But
you
now
can.
that so I was asking you that today our lesson is about extended family. And my question is, what is an extended family? By show of hands, what is an extended family? Yes, Donald. Donald, you unmute, then you talk. Donald?
Teacher, you are the one to tap on Donald, then you use option of ask to unmute so that he can unmute.
Yes? Yes, Donald. Donald, you unmute and talk? Yes? Donald, what is the definition of extended family? Yes? Extended family. I see some hands are up. Okay. Let me hear from Jovia, Linit. Jovia. Jovia? Jovia, can you talk? Yes? Jovia Lillian. Jovia Lillian. What is an extended family? That's a network problem. Angela Murindwa. Angela.
An extended family is a family where we find the mother and other relatives, mother, father, and other relatives.
Very good. Angela is telling us that an extended family.
Madam, are you getting?
Yes, yes, yes.
Extended family?
Yes.
Aye.
It is a family where you find mother, father, children, plus other relatives. And I want to say that this is a family not only made by only relatives, but even the dead the dead have a say in such a family. So this is a very big family comprised of parents, children, and all the relatives. The other time we looked at the nuclear family, it only deals with children, their parents only, parents and their biological children. But now here, in extended family, it consists of a large number of dependents in one homestead. And when we talk about dependents, we are looking at aunties, grandparents, cousins, in-laws, clansmen, and the living dead. So you can see it's a wider coverage compared to a nuclear family. Taking your hand is up. I request that if you don't want to answer, you just put your hands down. Then we want to look at examples of advantages of the extended family. The other time we looked at the disadvantages and advantages of nuclear family, but today I want us to look at the advantages of living with aunties, uncles, relatives, friends, like in one family. By show of hands, what do you think are the advantages? What are the advantages, the good things of staying with grandparents, with relatives, with all those people in one? Yes, Ronald. Ronald? Yes, Ronald?
Yes.
Yes. I can hear. Pito. Ronald?
Yes, madam.
Yes. What are the advantages of
Of
an
an extended
extended
family,
family?
love cannot be shared equally. Parent love cannot be shared equally. Advantage
Yes.
is knowing each other and other relatives. You can't get incest.
Very good. She's saying that you can easily know your relatives. You can know your grandparent, you can know your cousin, you can know all those people. So that is the one advantage, knowing relatives. What else? Jovia Lillian. Jovia Lillian. Yes, Jovia Lillian. Some people type.
There is sharing.
There is sharing.
There is sharing
Yes?
of responsibilities. There is sharing
There
of
is sharing.
responsibilities. For example, work sharing
Yes.
of responsibility. There is sharing of responsibilities. For example, work.
Yes. Work can be
For
shared.
example, work.
Yes.
Even
Jovia.
organizing the wedding parties.
Yes. Very good, Jovia. Jovia is emphasizing that in an extended family, there is sharing of responsibilities. This one can do this, the other one can do that, so people can share. Very good. Then we have Anzoa Gloria. Anzoa, yes.
Listen.
They provide cheap labor in the
Anzoa,
family.
there is what?
They provide cheap labor in the family.
They provide labor. Very good. Remember the other time when we were talking about the nuclear family, that there is shortage of labor. But here we are saying, because people are many, they provide labor. Good. Then there's someone using TechnoSpark. The hand has been up. TechnoSpark G. Can I hear from JB? JB?
Yes.
Yes.
There is enough labor force in the family because of the large number of the people staying
Exactly.
in the home.
Large labor force. They can easily go to a garden and finish it like in a day. If they decide to do something, it takes like a minute because there are many people in a family. Very good. Very good, Jovia. Jovia, Linet? Jovia? Yes, Jovia? Jovia, can you talk to us?
It's easy to transfer cultural values to the young ones.
Wonderful. Very good. It is easy to transfer cultural values to the young ones because you are staying with grandparents. They will easily tell you, do this. This is how it is done. This is how we do it. So the transfer of culture is very easy. Charity. Charity, your hand is up. Yes, Charity? Yes, Charity? Charity? Yes? Charity, can you talk? Give us one advantage of an extended family.
Yeah, there is proper decision making.
There is proper decision making because
since responsible family members are consulted.
Exactly. Easy decision making. It is easy to consult the father. It is easy to consult the grandparent. So people don't normally make an informed decisions. They make decision depending on the consultations. You can consult any person in the family and you can easily get. Hello? Then let me hear from Ronald. Yes,
madam.
Ronald? Yes? Yes, Ronald? Yes, Ronald? Yes? Let me hear from Kisache. Kisache Don? Kisache. Kisache Don? Yes, Kisache? Now let me display mine. Let me give you some of the advantages of an extended family. You can check on my screen. You can check on my screen. Some people are still putting up their hands, but on my screen, I've displayed the advantages. I've displayed the advantages of a nuclear family, and among them, number one is there is enough labor force. That one you have given it to us. There's enough labor force in the family. This is because of a large number of people staying under the same roof. Then number two, it is easier to transmit the culture of the society to young ones. I'm happy you mentioned that. This can be done by grandparents who are always present at home. You cannot lose out, you cannot miss on the idea of the culture because people will be there to provide. You know, someone is asking that is this topic in ATS. Now we are seeing that we are now still in the present situation. We have not come to African traditional society. We shall come to that later. Now we are looking at the advantages. Only that what I can tell you is most of these families, extended families, were there in African traditional society. But we are looking at it even today. Even today, we still have extended families. Then number three, it gives time for parents to do their outside duties with ease and without any worry about how the children are at home. Why is this so? Parents will have chance to go out because that the young ones can be looked after by their grandparents. They can be looked after by their uncles because they are staying together. So it gives parents chance to do outside work. Then number 4, it creates a sense of identity and solidarity, plus cooperation among the members of the community. What do we mean by identity? You will know this one is my grandparent. You will easily tell this one is my cousin, this one is my aunt, and you know you belong to them. And there is that part of solidarity. You are sharing, you are together. So that one is an advantage of extended family. Next number is that it allows interaction with other parents. This is important in promoting unity and love in the community. What do I mean here? If you are staying with your grandparents, if you are staying with your uncles, you can interact, you can ask, you can be answered, you can get all what you want from these relatives. So it promotes unity and love in the community. Another point is that the family can easily defend the members in case of any threat from outside. Remember, when we are talking about nuclear family, we said that there is the family can be attacked. Security is not guaranteed within the nuclear family. But here, because there are many people in a family, we can say that members, in case of any threat from outside, they can get defense. You cannot dare to attack such a family of 20 people. Then you will know that you will be defeated. Then another point is it helps in promoting strict discipline. What do we mean by strict discipline? This is because of the upbringing of the children in a collective responsibility. When you consider the nuclear family, it is only between the mother and father and the children. But here, it's like a responsibility of everyone. Children have to have discipline. You make a mistake, the grandparent is capable of punishing. You make a mistake here, the uncle will tell you no. And because of that, then we can say there is strict discipline. Another point, it is easier to console and give comfort to the family members in case of the problem like death. If you can still recall, in a nuclear family, we said it is hard to extend like help to the children by relatives because they were not used to them. But here we are saying, in case of any problem, you can easily get comfort from other family members because they will be part and parcel of your family. Another point, it tests the administrative ability of the head of the family. If members can stay in harmony, that means that the family head is a good administrator. When you at only the children, they can only manage the children. But here we are saying it tests the administrative ability. Take, for example, someone is looking after a family of 20 plus or 30, and these people live in harmony. Then that person's ability to lead is tested. Members, I want to thank you because you contributed, you gave in other points. There's that point of labor, that point of security. Thank you very much. And now I want us to look at the other side. We cannot only say that an extended family is the best. It has also some challenges. And I want us to look at the disadvantages. We look at the disadvantages And I normally start with a question that what do you think are the disadvantages of an extended family? It cannot all be from the teacher. I want to hear from you. Yes, Mary. Yes, Mary. What do you think are the disadvantages of an extended family? This family that has all the people, like in the community, relatives, friends, and even the dead. They can take control. Yes, Mary.
It is expensive, especially in
Especially
towns.
Exactly. It is expensive. What do we mean by expensiveness? In terms of buying food, in terms of buying all the necessities to cater for all those people. It's like a secondary school. You have many people. They want to eat. They want to. All those things are expensive. So it is expensive. Very good, Mary. Another person? Yes, Leonard. Leonard?
An extended family faces interference from relatives.
Wonderful. Interference. I want us to look at that interference. What do you think is that? How do they interfere? Here is your grandparent, here is your uncle, here is your aunt. They interfere in family affairs. You cannot easily decide on this. You will say, let me do this, let me consult it here, so those are interferences. At times they can even end up bringing vices in the home. So interference. Yes. Then Adungo. Adungo Jeff. Adungo. Adungo. Yes. Adungo. Adungo. Yes. Can I hear from Adungo? Adungo, your hand is up. Okay.
There is no privacy in the home.
Exactly. There is no privacy in a home. Why? It's because all people are there. It's like a market. It's like there's no privacy. You cannot say, we are doing this as a family. I'm doing this with my brother. The uncle will be there. The aunt will be there. The other relatives will be there. So there's no privacy. Yes, Anzoa Gloria. Anzoa. Anzoa. Anzoa Gloria.
It also encourages high level of dependency, which makes some people become lazy.
Exactly. High level of dependency. Remember, we have said it is easy to provide labor, it is easy to do this, but because there are many people, there are those people who want to dodge because there are many. They will say, let me wait. It will be done by the other person. So you will find that we have many dependents in an extended family, and the end result is or can be laziness. Very good. Asimwe je. Asimwe, can I hear from you? Asimwe? If Asimwe is not ready, I'm giving the chance to Mary. Mary?
It leads to slow discussion making and implementation, since it will need discussion to mostly each member of the family.
Wonderful. It takes long to make decisions. It takes long to make decisions. In other words, you have to follow the hierarchy from the grandparent. Now I want to consult my uncle. Maybe I should again consult my aunt. Then here, there. So decision making is delayed. Very good. Yes, Jovia. Jovia Lillian. Jovia. Jovia Lillian, many people are putting up their hands. If you're not ready, Jovia, we can hear from Joyce. Joyce. Yes, Joyce. Joyce? Yes.
They suffer from problems of incest since there are very many people living in the house.
Exactly. There is that danger, that problem. It can arise because there are many people in a home. The danger of incest. Yes. Yes. Semakura. Semakura. Semakura.
Yes.
Yes.
Incest. Yeah. I mean.
Yes, Semakura. Semakura. Yes.
There is no love from parents to their children since they are men.
There's no love?
There is no love for parents and their kids since parents have to show love for all family members.
They have to show love. In other words, the love is shared by all members in the family, and therefore you cannot provide love for the children because you have to show love to your mom, you have to show love to your brother. If you are a parent, you want to show love to all those people. So we say that love is shared among the family members. Let me share my findings on the screen. Let me share my findings on the screen. And of course, some of them we have already mentioned. I'm glad. For example, number one, on the disadvantages of an extended family is that it is expensive. You mentioned that to maintain the family members. 2, it is difficult to make fast decisions in the family. The husband and the wife may have to consult the dependents before coming out with a decision. Another point is accommodation may be inadequate, especially when there are too many relatives. Accommodation is also inadequate to house all those people. Then accommodation is inadequate. This means that privacy, you have mentioned that, I'm glad, is lacking in such a family. Another point is that there is a lot of pressure on the head of the family in trying to cater for the needs of the different relatives. Another point, the family secrets are easily exposed to other people outside the family. In other words, there's no room for secrecy since you're staying with all the people in the community. So this means this can lead to loss of respect. This can lead to loss of respect in the family. Then another problem is that there is conflict or disagreement. Conflict and disagreement, making people coming to like one common goal is very difficult. You want this, they want this. You say this, they say this. So it is not easy. There is conflict or disagreement in an extended family, and this is because the many people may fail to reach an agreement easily over a small issue. Then there is also this problem. There can be cases of indiscipline. You have mentioned that. The problem of incest, the problem of theft, and it may be difficult for the head of the family to control this big population effectively. Then another problem is that the standards of living is generally poor in an extended family. Why? Because there may be too much pressure on the family. I told you, when you have all these people, they want to eat, they want to go to school, they want all those basic necessities. So it's not easy to provide. So this one will compromise the standard of living. When there is a problem of incest, you mentioned that in an extended family, and this may be by allowing the distant relatives to share same room. Remember the other time we said it is not easy to provide shelter. So you'll find that like a room is shared by 4 people, and then such problems will arise. The problem of incest. You mentioned that. So in other words, we are saying this extended family, so in the first place we say it is good, but on the other hand, it is tiresome, it is expensive, it is hard to control, and different vices can crop up. Then we have Donald is saying, I cannot be heard when I'm chosen. What should I do? You just look for network, Donald, and we shall hear from you. Yeah, Hope is saying, due to that section we have in, due to that, you are typing shorthand. Some of the words I cannot read. But we are saying here, the extended family is very expensive to manage. Now, I want us to look at the reasons. Why is it that this type of family has all these disadvantages? All these disadvantages we have seen, and yet we still have such types of families today. So I want us to look at the reasons. Members, can you see what is on the screen? Can you see what is on the screen? The reasons why we still have extended families today, given all the disadvantages we have mentioned. Why is it that we still have extended families? I can see Charity's hand is up. Charity, what are the reasons that make such families? Why do we still have such families in our daily life? Yes, Chirabo. Chirabo, since hands are many, I will only pick on those people who are ready. Yes, Chirabo, Fiona.
The presence of less jobs, the increasing number of unemployment, hence leading them combining in one home just to save the money available.
Yeah, Chirabo is saying increased unemployment. People are not employed, they don't have money, so they will end up like, let me go to my uncle so that he can help me maybe on fees. Let me go to my aunt so that I can get food. So the problem of unemployment, very good.
Some groups of people just like being together as a whole family.
Very good. There are people who have grown up like we should stay together. They have that togetherness in them. So they will decide to call the uncle, to call the aunt, to call the grandparent. And even you can find some people say, let us go to the village and we stay with our grandparents. I like the village. Why? Because we have many things in the village. So you will end up like you are staying in an extended family. Then what else? Yes, Adungo. Adungo Jeff.
Reliable resources in a village whereby they come together in order to save money for other celebrations or ceremonies.
Wow, there are many things in the villages, so people will come together to save. Instead of staying like where they are, let us come together and we like share everything, the meals, whatever, and that one will end up in forming the extended family. Yes, Chilabo. Chilabo, can I hear from you? Chilabo? Yes? Chilabo? Chilabo? Okay, let me go to Asimwe Daniel. Asimwe Daniel?
The need to promote culture.
Wonderful. We have said that in an extended family, there is that idea of culture promotion. So when people want to promote their culture, they will live with their grandparents. They will give you stories. They'll give you how things were done, how things were. So there is that idea of promotion of culture. Very good. Yes, David. David S.
Yeah, the reason as why most people converge is that some are not married. This goes to the girls and causing them to stay in the families.
Yes, there's that problem. Some girls fail to get married, so you'll find them like they will stay with their parents, they will stay with their brothers, they will stay with their sisters. So that is also a cause of extended family. If someone fails to get married, then he will end up, or she will end up like staying with the auntie, with the uncle. Yeah, we have some people are typing. Hope is saying some family members cannot satisfy themselves due to poverty. Good. We have talked about poverty and employment. Then Donald is saying it is because of togetherness. Wonderful. People like being together. I'm reading from your chat. Yes, let me hear from Anzoa Gloria. Anzoa?
Availability of some resources like land and finances to support extended family.
Come again?
Availability of resources like land and
Yes,
finances
yes.
to support extended family.
Wonderful. It's not only because of problems that people are in extended families, but there are other good ideas. For example, availability of land. If people have enough land, they will decide to stay together. Land to provide the food, land where to build the houses. So availability of land is also a cause for the extended families today. Yes, some people are putting up their hands. If I can read from, let me see from the chat. Yes, let me hear from JB. JB. JB, try. Your network is not good. Yes, JB. Yes, JB.
Yeah, some families take it as a source of prestige.
Very good. As a source of prestige, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. People look at it as a source of prestige. If, for example, there is any function, for example, if you have any function, you will be able to do all the work. People look at it. If you mention Mr. X's family, that one is a very big family. So people will look at in that line of prestige. Very good. Let me display what I've prepared for you on the screen. Let us read from the screen. One is that there is influence of strong cultural belief, especially by old people. Then number two, we have the extended family is made to exist by poverty levels. You mentioned that people cannot manage, so they decide to stay in an extended family. Number three, we are saying that in case of death, people will continue to live in an extended family because they want help from the relatives. Then next one, extended family has continued to exist due to old age. The grandparents are always taken care of by their own children. If you have a grandparent and is like past 70, past 80 years, then you will want to look after that parent. Some people also, the working pattern, if we look at the working pattern today, it has supported the extended families. Why? The parents are always away from homes, thereby forcing them to bring their relatives to help them look after their children. I know many of you, where you are now, you are like in that situation where you find your mother is a teacher, your father is a doctor, and they don't have time. So what they will do, They will call on their sister to come and take care. They'll have like a maid. So you'll find that your family is extended. Then another point is it is being supported by religious influence. Why? Religion teaches us it should encourage nuclear. But here we are saying this is especially the need to promote love and one family, as emphasized by some Christian teachings. Some Christian teachings emphasize extended families, how you promote love and unity. Then another point is in some cases, poor health has helped to ensure that extended families exist. The sick or are taken care of by their own relatives. You have a sick aunt, you have a sick uncle, he will come to join you so that you can look after him. Then the extended family has continued to exist because of unemployment, that one you mentioned and I explained. Then let me read from your chart. Infinix, the one using Infinix is saying they need to identify and cooperate with other relatives. Yes, need of identity, that you belong to this family. So you'll find people like they are living in an extended family. And in the Rema Charity is saying there's a cross support structure. Very good. So those are the reasons as why we still have the extended family. Now I want to give you the activity. Can you look at the screen? I have an activity for you. I have an activity for you. And number one, I want you to explain the meaning of the term extended family. Two, I want you to outline the advantages and disadvantages of living in an extended family. And three, I want you to give reasons to explain the continued existence of extended families today. I can read from your chat. This is who is saying, if I'm not, you are saying, if I'm not able, in case you have a problem, you cannot get them from the classroom. People are saying Google Classroom. We have opened for you a Google Classroom, and the link is ever displayed on our classroom chat for Senior 3. So make sure you go there and you click on the link and then you join. That's why you will always send your responses for marking. That's why we will send your some people are telling you, you go to the link, it's ever displayed on our platform for Senior 3 and you join, and then I shall be able to get your responses and then answer. I can see people's hands are still up. If you don't have a problem, you can put your hands down and then we concentrate on that work.
Excuse me, teacher.
Explain the meaning of the term extended family. Outline the advantages and disadvantages of living in an extended family. These are the things we have been talking about, but you can even give me more. Consult the books, consult the net, and you get more points on the advantages and disadvantages of living in an extended family.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
I want to talk about Google Classroom briefly since the class is ending. So members, these notes are posted in your Google Classrooms And what I have posted here in red color is the code for your class. How do you join that class? I wanted one of you to share screen of his or her phone, then we show you how to enter that class. If you are ready to share screen, raise up your hand, then I guide you when all of us are seeing. JB, are you ready? JB?
Yes.
Okay, let me stop sharing the screen and then you share your screen. Okay, share.
Yes.
Share.
I'm trying to share, but it says only the host can share in this
Try
meeting.
again, try again. I opened it.
So, okay, because I can see options, Microsoft, OneDrive, Google Drive, Box,
Yes,
photo,
so
document.
Click screen.
Okay.
So hopefully members, his screen is here. Now open Play Store. On your apps, open Play Store. That Play Store where you see Palm Store, Phone, Phonics, then Play Store. Tap on Play Store. Now you have gone back. Go back to your apps. Go to Play Store. Play Store under P. Move up to P. You're off. Can we have another one? Infinix Hot 8. JB is off. Let me have Infinix.
Yes.
Okay, JB. I want someone who is serious.
JB has started.
Okay, go to your apps. Go to your apps. Okay. Then get Play Store. Play Store. There. Okay. So members, you got Play Store up there. Search for Google Classroom up there. Google Classroom. Google Classroom. So when it comes, that is the one you see that one. That's the one you install. So here it will have install because for him he's already having it. Now tap on update. Tap there. So other members, you tap on install. It will start installing. Once it is done, it will say open. His is trying to update. Is there. It's as if he's downloading a new version now. So all of us, let's go to Play Store and download that app. So when it's done installing, we shall open and then we enter our class of Senior 3 to access all the notes. Okay, so others it may be quicker, others it may be slow depending on your phone and the network that you have. Teacher Mary, you can ask those ones to unmute and they speak.
Yes, members, we want to thank Mr. Bernard for the work well done. He has showed us how we can join the Google Classroom.
Yes, we have members who want to speak. You can unmute them. I see Ernest, I see Daniel.
Yes, Ernest.
JB, yours is taking longer.
Ernest. Ernest.
Okay, JB, share again. Share again. Share again. Share again before you open. Share. Go back to Play Store. So then look for Google Classroom there. I mean, look for Google Classroom. Okay, open. So when it's done with downloading, you tap on open. Open. Can you hear me well? Okay. Now, when it has opened, what we do, we come at the bottom here, bottom right, there is a plus. Click on that plus.
Yeah, I've clicked it.
Okay, this one has already joined those classes, but when you click on that plus, it brings join class. Click join class at the bottom there, join class. So when you click join class, you enter the code there. Click on that area of code. The code, posted it in the chat. It is small t, small y again, E, C, 7, N. Join up there. Up, click join. So members, that's how we join our classroom. So he has joined. Now, when you see in this class, you see the notes are already there. You see literature, you see math, English, and others will be posted there. Even what you have just learned is now going to be put there. You see, teacher Mary has already given you the work, define leisure, etc. So even today's work is going to be posted there. So those asking for work, join your classroom, and then we go there. Can I know someone who has joined using a computer, and we also see how to join Google Classroom using a computer? You can raise up your hand if you have joined using a computer. Charity.
Yes, Charity.
Charity, do you have a computer?
Yes, I'm sharing my screen.
Yes, share your screen. For the phones, that's how we do it. Then let's see for those with computers.
Now, let me
No,
help
don't
everyone
share
with
this one.
seeing.
No, first stop that. You are sharing the whiteboard. First stop sharing. Go back to share. Then you choose screen, or you choose if you have opened a browser like Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Firefox, any. You share.
Let me help. Now you're seeing.
Yes, we can see your screen. Can you open Safari browser?
Yeah.
I see you have.
Yes,
Or
I
you
go
can
to
open
Google.
Google Chrome. Yes, go to Chrome. Yes. Okay, log into your Gmail. You got your Gmail account.
No, I was going to put in Google Classes. Here you can choose. There is the option they bring for you, because for me, I already joined.
Yeah,
They'll
it is
bring for
okay.
you join. When you join, they'll ask you for the name, what, because for me, I already joined. I have to just put in the code.
Okay, so put the code. Then top right, you join. So after joining your class, then up there, up. Can you scroll up? Click classwork. Click on classwork. That's where we find work. And if there is an activity, for example, if the teacher of English has left work or the teacher of math, for example, here under wheel, click on wheel. So in case there is an activity or you want to read, Here you see this PDF down here, sample wheel, that one. Click on it. So that's how we shall be reading our work. The work is opening, just taking a few minutes. Okay, maybe as it is loading, you can go back slightly, top left. Top left, go back.
You want me to go back?
Yes. Not there, not there, no.
Okay.
Just below. Top left, top left. Top left, there is a PDF icon. So members, that's how you'll be reading the work. You can choose to download. If you have a printer at home, you can choose to print it. Okay, you go back there, top left. Hover top left. Top left, that is top right. Move top left there. Okay, now scroll up again. Scroll up. Scroll up. Okay, up, click again on stream. Then you go back to classwork. There, then go back to classwork. Now, if you have done assignment and you want to upload that work, yes, click there, view your work. Click on view your work. There. So, I don't know whether you have already submitted some work. You can see the work you have submitted. So, we shall continue to explore more about Google Classroom. In every class, at the end, I will always demonstrate this. So, for today, we have ended here. Let us do other business. Catch you in the next classes. Good day.
I have a question.
Yes, ask.
When I do the work, how can I like submit it, or can I do it on my laptop and send it?
Okay, click there top, click top left where there is online class F3. Go back there, choose that class again. Down here, there. Go back to classwork. Up on top, classwork. So here you can submit some work. For example, that work of poem, click those three dots. First click those three dots. Now below the one of literature poem. That one. Below. Click on it. Click on it. Just click this work. Click the work there. We want to see if there is an activity there. Have you clicked?
Yes.
Click again. Okay. I see the teacher here didn't leave. These are just notes. Let's go back up a bit. On the then here you see. I see these are not.
Can I open math?
Yes, open math and we see. Also, math has no activity. You go down to
it
the
was
next
English
one.
which had.
Okay, you got English. That one. Also, this one has no activity. I don't see it here. That is only work. You stop sharing. Let me share here and you see.
Okay.
Trying to see. Okay, for example, you can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, if we go Google Classroom. So if I go to my classroom, so me too, I've already joined the classes. Those are the classes. Let's say if I can pick, for example, this. under classwork. So for example, you see, this one has an assignment. So if I click on it, you see view assignment. You see that? It has an assignment. That's why now the screens are different. For you, you only had this, but here it has this because there is an assignment. So I tap here, add to create. And then if I've already done my work and it is on my phone, it is on my computer, it is on my tablet, I upload it. I upload it. If I've used, let's say, Word to do it, I can upload it from my computer. You browse it, and then you pick it from your computer. Let's say I did that, and then I upload, open. So that work is being uploaded and it is here. And let's say, for example, I want to add another one. This one we can close. Let's say I want to type the work exactly. I can use docs. It is loading. So from here, I can type my work here. Let's say I'm typing extended family is extended family is, you write everything. And then once you're done, this one automatic saves, you close it. So here, it is here also. If you have another work, you also add it. Then after, you turn in. So when you turn in, here it is telling me, I'm going to send two attachments. One is like an image, another one is a document. Then I turn in. The teacher will mark and bring your results. For now, I'm not going to turn in because the teacher may think that I've turned in right work when it is just an image and a demonstration. So I can cancel for you, you turn in. Are we together? Okay, so that's how we do the assignments. We have hands up. Yes, Joel?
Okay, what I was asking, like, okay, okay, can you write your work on a piece of sheet and then you take a pic and then you send?
Yes, write your work, take a good picture and submit it. That one is very okay.
Okay.
Let me receive hand from Nicole.
So what I was asking, is there
Yes.
a Google link or
Google link as in?
what you typed to get the work? I wasn't paying attention.
To join the class?
Yeah, on Google.
Using a phone or computer?
A phone.
We are going to share the recording of this video. Watch up to the end because we cannot repeat the same process. Okay?
Thank
Yeah, we are going to share the recording. Let me pick a hand
Okay.
from Joyce. Welcome. Joyce?
Thank you, sir. I was asking about the WhatsApp group because
You
we're
are
not
not
receiving
there?
a message. Yes, I'm not in.
Let me share with you the link in the chat right now. Those who are able to join before we close the meeting can join. Teacher Mary, you can
Okay.
unmute Sam to speak.
Yes. Mura, Kevin. Mura. Yes.
I've sent the link in the group for the WhatsApp. Those who can join.
Thank you, sir.
JB?
But the link is not working.
The link works very well.
So,
yes.
So I was asking, like, is it like the same procedure of doing the assignment of a laptop and the phone?
Yes, there is no, all of them are the same. There is no difference. Let me hear from Charity last. Charity.
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask if we are all from different schools, because I have most of the notes that we learned here, and the only person I know in this group is Nderema Charity because I studied with her in my school, but the rest I don't know, so I'm not even in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, Edify has many partner schools, so we are not from one school. And remember, we are all in different levels. But at the end of this, I mean, when this period ends, the trial lessons, we are going to streamline, and your schools are the ones to be handling this online learning. They are going to be trained very well, and then they conduct online learning in specific schools. The good thing, the learners, you have tested this and you know how it works. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think, Teacher Mary, we can end the lesson from here.
Yeah.